So Wwe 2K23 has been regarded as a success by most of the fan base. It's been labeled as a step in the right direction. But given that Wwe 2K20 was the grading curve, any step was a step in the right direction. And personally, I feel like that's what made some of us hyperbolize our affection for Wwe 2K22. In my opinion, it was a solid experience that worked for the most part, but I can't pretend that I don't have some personal grievances. Let's talk about it. What's good, WWE 2K fans? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another year, man. Happy New Year. God bless. Hope you guys are doing well. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the top 5 least favorite features. It's going to be a mashup of my personal opinions as well as some of the opinions of the WWE 2K community. So let's get to it. This is one of those things that I really don't rock with on a personal level. Like, I've honestly never been a fan of this, even dating back to the WWF SmackDown games. It's such an archaic and outdated concept, man, and to have that in today's game is wild. It just comes off as way too arcadey, and it really does not fit a simulation style game. It kills the match flow and pacing, and aesthetically it looks awkward. Personally, I would rather have 2K19's grappling system. It was just a far better representation and better suited for a simulation style game. But again, this is just my opinion. Some people may feel differently. This feature just feels empty if I'm being honest. I mean, to put things into perspective for you guys, I legit forgot that this feature even existed. It wasn't until I accidentally blocked when I was trying to pull off a reversal that I even remembered that the feature was even in the game. I seriously been playing this game for like 9 months now, and I've made it this far without blocking. So that alone is a testament to the legitimacy of its usefulness. Personally, I would just much rather see a variation of blocks and dodges implemented into the reversal system. Bro, as a matter of fact, instead of this current block that we have, why not bring back the arm catch? We used to be able to do this in a lot of the older games, but it's like they kept the leg catch, but they got rid of the arm catch. Like, why not just bring that back as a block feature and just make it operate in the same way that the leg catch does, even down to being able to select our own reversals. I just feel like this would be a far better option than what we have currently with the block system. Bottom line is, much like another feature that we will discuss later on this list, I feel like the block mechanic in 2K22 solely exists to justify the combo system. Which brings me to my next point. Combos have been a part of this series for a long time, so it's not a brand new concept. I feel like there was zero reason for them to rehash them and kind of push them to the forefront as a primary feature. Personally, I'm not a fan. I mean, they feel a bit too stiff and arcadey to me. In past games, I just wouldn't use them or whatever, no harm, no foul. But now, with the new controls and gameplay mechanic revolving around combos, you're basically kind of forced to use them. Not to mention that it's the only way that you can get some semblance of realistic grappling that doesn't require the tie-up animation. So to reiterate, I'm not opposed to combos being in the game, but in no way am I a fan of them being a fundamental aspect of gameplay. Especially when you consider the fact that they are heavily tied to arguably one of the worst features in the game. It makes them an even less attractive feature. But this is just my take on it. Let me know how you guys feel down in the comments, because I am truly interested to see who exactly rocks with the combo system. If you had a choice, is this a feature that you're taking or leaving in its current state? Sound off and let me hear it. This mode catches a lot of shade from the WWE 2K community, and for the most part justifiably so. I'm not sure if fans hate the mode itself, or rather 2K's approach to the mode. It's one of those situations where it honestly feels like the mode is guilty by association. 2K being goofy and locking alternate attires behind this mode didn't sit well with the community. And thanks to the 2K community creators, we got a workaround, but the fact that they even had to do that made a lot of the fan base understandably salty. Another huge issue was that there's no online play. I'm not sure what 2K was thinking with this one. I mean, I don't even play online, but even I know this mode should have definitely been online to maximize its full potential. The mode itself is not terrible. I mean, there are some cool things within the mode and the concept is not bad. Personally, it's just not for me. And the main reason for that is I just prefer to play with my created character. Like if they legit had a single player mode similar to Towers where I could use my created wrestler, and start at like a base level and build them up by completing different challenges to earn VC and packs, that you could use across the entire mode. I mean, I'd be more invested in it because I might be one of the very few who actually enjoyed Towers. It was just something about the grind and the different challenges that really appealed to me. But moving on to probably the biggest reason a lot of fans had a problem with this mode is that 2K blatantly prioritized it over everything else. A majority of the later updates only pertain to this mode. And honestly, it set an ugly precedent that 2K only cared about this VC driven mode and not so much about the rest of the game. Because there was definitely some issues that needed to be addressed in other modes. And then there was the issue of the game crashing because of the community creations. I mean, you can't really blame the players for feeling the type of way when you're focusing your attention on a mode that not many people cared about to begin with. I feel like this really created a disconnect between 2K and its fan base. From what I've seen, this is probably a majority of the community's least favorite feature from a gameplay perspective. And if I'm being honest, I feel like this is just another one of those features that solely exists to justify the combo feature. And while I do like some aspects of it, the feature as a whole just doesn't translate across the gameplay all that well. Like, I love the fact that the stun feature affords you a free chance to hit a finisher or set up a spot such as table spots or set up a ladder. But I feel like once you attack your opponent in any way, the stun should be over. Like, this feature should not afford players the ability to just sit back and spam combos and attacks over and over. This is not the UFC, man. I don't know how many times I gotta say that. It's not. This is professional wrestling. So I feel like ending the stun after an attack, I don't care if it's a finisher or a simple strike. I mean, I just think this would be a better way to help balance out the feature. But above all, encourage players to be more strategic when taking advantage of the stun opportunity. Secondly, and again, this is just my personal opinion, but I would rather the stun feature be cannibalized into the limb damage system where you have to actually damage an opponent's head as opposed to filling a meter. And maybe having the stun duration be tiered depending on the damage level. So starting at yellow, maybe you'll get like a short stun. And then as it progresses, like it gets longer as it goes to orange and to red and so forth and so on. So the question of this video is, what do you guys truly think about 2K22? After all the shininess and newness has worn off and you finally got the disgusting taste out of your mouth that was WWE 2K20, I mean, do you feel like it was a legit step in the right direction? Or do you feel like a majority of its praise is due to the rebound effect caused by the failures of WWE 2K20? Let's talk about it down in the comments. Thanks for rocking with the content. God bless. Later, 2K fam.